Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. We have already started here.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Played out towards the right wing. Reinders. Montiel has it out wide and in space. And here's Trossard.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as being brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order. And he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rodriguez. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's dealt with that really well. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Madueke. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And Martinez! Oh, taken with style! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop and now their chins are up. Due really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Trossard. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Knocks it into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. James. And Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. And he cuts out the supply. Reinders. Aims beyond the defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Acuna looking to get on the end of this. Acuna made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Okafor, and the shot's on here. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chalobah gathers from the goal kick. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Garnacho. Okafor. He's in a great... Okafor! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Chelsea have their second corner now. Madueke goes short. Madueke. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodriguez deals with that comfortably. Trossard, and they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Okafor. Okafor. Reinders. Now it's Trossard. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Mitchell with the clearance. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Chelsea kick off the second half. Now it's Okafor. Okafor. Look at the space here. That is great defending, so alert. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, super ball. Chance for a shot! River Plate applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's made its way to him. Face to face. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Madueke knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Well, they've got it again. Chalobah, spread it left. Garnacho is flagged offside. Trossard. Can he get it through? Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Madueke. Madueke making good progress on the right-hand side. He's got away. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Doué, comes under pressure and it's come loose. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into it. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mohamed Salah. And no, that was never going to make it. Gilmour. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. Doué. James. And here's Madueke. Oh, there's a probing ball. Okafor. Garnacho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Trossard. Montiel.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Doué. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Madueke. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a super give and go. Great ball, great chance! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 28.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea go into the lead.
River Plate really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Número 17. Número 25.
Probing pass.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Mohamed Salah. Goes for a shot! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good ball, good take. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. River Plate couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Greenwood. It's Greenwood! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now, can they get him away? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
And there was his third, and boy, Madueke! Brilliant from Madueke! A finish right from the top draw. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Chelsea are having a ball here. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier. Mount! And he's missed it. Conte, a good-looking ball, and it's Mount. And he's in on goal. It's Greenwood! Goal! How many? Just how many? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Que el personal de
Greenwood,
seguridad de
totally
cada
unstoppable
acción
today.
se presente
Everything he
inmediatamente
touched